Virgo, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. Virgo, this is for anyone, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Virgo. Also know this is a general read. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, you guys. But obviously if you click this video, I always feel like you're clicking for a reason. We're going to just start, Virgo, because I want to get into the channel messages. Those who are new to my channel, I am going to be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, but I could be clearly speaking about you. I meditate on all the energies prior to opening the read, so I already have channel messages for you. All right, so we're beginning here. Give me one more, Spirit. I'm going to first, the fact that Spirit is giving, I'm just going to pull the third card because I usually like to pull them in threes. So in terms of these energies. Okay, so the channel messages here. Sorry, Virgo, my body's about to die. I'm gonna see if I can make it through this reading without the interruption, but it might do it. So anyways, I'm feeling like you Virgos are gonna move into a new direction or setting things straight in a relationship you have been kind of on a break on, a separation. I think you both have to align on what you truly want, and I feel there's a need to prioritize, and maybe you're prioritizing that you do want a family, or whatever the energy is here. But there is a need to align and make big decisions. You both kind of miss each other, I feel, and there's a lot of forgiving and learning. So there's a need to communicate better. I think I picked up one time for you guys a language of love. So this retreat here is a space where you're kind of learning in your own time right now. And so there's a need for extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel there's a need for lighthearted energy here, so like that you guys can kind of get more on the same page. We have reconciliation and the religious factors and forgiving and learning, because this connection is going to need a conversation, an understanding of both of each other's way of loving each other. And there may be some differences in terms of, I feel religious factors has to do with growing up. It feels there's a different upbringing, and so both of you have interpreted love very differently and how it gets communicated. So Spirit, give me more on this energy for Virgo. What is this energy for Virgo? Give me one more, Spirit. Heartache and loss has been popping up quite a few times. So passion ignited, memories of love, right? And so this is this new beginning, because you both do think about each other. There is a missing, and there's also just gentle, genuine thoughts about this connection, and I feel like if it's come to a place of more of a healing energy because of the retreat, more of understanding and hope. Is the star healing. Heartache and loss is healing again. So I feel like there's a healing, and now communication would be more gentle and more forgiving and understanding. It's like there's more, I feel a sense of compassion here and a willingness to compromise. We have Magician in the bottom, because obviously things were learned, the obstacles, you guys know what the differences are. And there's an energy of like understanding here, like I said, more compassion towards each other. So Spirit, give me more on this passion ignited here for Virgo. Why is the passion ignited? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Give me more on the Ace of Wands. Give me more on this Ace of Wands here. So Ace of Wands is really, yeah, look at this. Four of Swords. Lots of thinking about this beginning with this Empress energy. So there's a lot of thoughts of starting over. And Four of Wands and King of Cups. This reconciliation is wanted. Again, it's genuine. I feel like it's more of a compassionate energy now that it's reached. It'll be more forgiving. There's more understanding in this Four of Swords energy, more loving, unconditional love with this Empress energy, a willingness to nurture the connection in a more gentle way. Give me more on this memories of love here. Yeah, look at this, the Chariot and the King of Wands. You know, the passion, some of you can be dealing with a Libra, strong fire here, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer as well. You've got Aquarius as well here. So there's a lot of memories of love here in terms of how you both you know, how both of you were invested. And I feel like it is an alignment of dreams in a lot of ways. Like, I think it feels like you both, like this, with this Chariot, it does feel like you both have similar dreams. You just have to align emotionally with each other. It's like you both have similar dreams of how to pursue life. Spirit, give me more on the Star here. Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. And again, it's healing. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. So there's a need to ground this energy, heal the energy, get out of this Nine of Swords, because I feel like there's a need to reconcile with the Star. You know, your person's very hopeful that you guys can reconnect and like kind of talk things through and leave the past, the burdens of the past in the past. And just really regroup and reground this energy during this time apart. It's also been very like frustrating to be apart. You know, again, it's been healing with this Nine of Swords. It caused a lot of mental battle, right? The differences, understanding our differences, self-realizations as well. Give me more of this heartache and loss here. More of the heartache and loss. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys don't want to lose this, right? Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the heartache and loss, the World, and the Ten of Cups. You don't want to lose this connection. You want reconciliation to happen. You want separation. You want to heal the connection and end separation. And now you're more in again, this feels like the compromise. Like, okay, this is a new cycle. This is a new start. We're going to really talk about where we match in what our desires are and what our happiness is, so we can bring our relationship together. And I really do feel this is a healing energy. I've actually been loving the energies of the reads this week. There's a lot of deciding, and it's good, and I'm happy for those who are in this space. So congratulations, whichever direction, but it's like a healing energy. So Spirit, what is the message and guidance for Virgo? What do we got for Virgo? What messages and guidance? Yep, Two of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. And you also want, so you're also waiting and weighing your decisions and your thoughts on this connection as well. And Nine of Cups, you know, it does bring you happiness. You're also focused on your happiness and being true to what that happiness is. Also Three of Swords energy and Emperor, because you are also hurting in the separation for your Emperor, right? So I mean, look at how beautiful this is. We have the Emperor and the Empress here. And that's because you both know that you're each other's match. You're each other's half. If you guys are going to be in a relationship in these Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, new cycle is going to be with each other. And you're willing to here is again compassion with this Three of Swords. Again, there's a compromise and understanding. There is true forgiving and learning and understanding that's going to happen when you guys finally speak. So let's see what the blockages are. Spirit, what are the blockages for this connection for Virgo? What are the blockages? Yeah, look at this, beautiful joy. Joy comes from within. Stop seeking outside of yourself. And memories, time to face the triggers. So the blockages were, you know, reprioritizing what brings both of you joy. Again, communicating, and it's just different forms of showing love here. And so the retreat had to happen for both of you to go within, right? Joy comes from within. Stop seeking outside of yourself. To come within, to really figure out what your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles is individually. And then it really feels like that's why there is a forgiving, because it's like an understanding happened in this space. And I love that in the bottom here is evolution. You are no longer that person. And it was truly an evolution. This religious factor, it was like a shift in each other's energy, where again, you guys you're both more evolved individuals, and this time around, more understanding on how to make this work. All right, so what is the untold message of the heart of this person for Virgo, please? What is the untold message of the heart for Virgo? Oh, heart, I love you. I mean, yeah. What else? Untold message. First, you are the one, the only one. Yeah. Emperor and Empress energy. That's it. You're it for each other. You guys, there's no other person. You guys are going to do this together. And then guilt, hurting you was never my intentions, but now it's hurting me too. And so, you know, this time apart was definitely a space of learning, you know, and learning about how you both hurt each other, even by words, actions, whatever that is. But it feels very compassionate and understanding. All right, Spirit, what else does this person want Virgo to know? There is so much more going on than you realize, but it is easier for me to pretend that everything is okay than to deal with what I'm feeling. And you know, this is probably what had to happen in the retreat to understand. I left you before you could leave me. I have serious abandonment issues that I need to clear first before we can truly be together. And for some of you, it was some abandonment issues, the differences that brought differences to the relationship. And it just created reactions. Again, the different forms of showing love. And then I hate the fact that I'm ignoring you and pushing you away. It just scares me to feel so deeply for you. I never had that before. Again, the fears of intimacy with the connection obviously was a trigger. But this person knows they love you. They know that you're the only one, and hurting you was never their intentions. It's just either internally they struggled with themselves, and this was a learning curve. So guidance for you, beautiful self-worth. Never underestimate yourself or your potential. Be aware of self-sabotaging and take back your power. You're worthy of having love and living your best life ever. Be confident and own it. And this is understanding your self-worth and never underestimating. And I do want to point out forgiveness in the bottom. You know, never underestimating if there are insecurities within yourself, never underestimating your own self-worth. Because again, that's what makes you more attractive when you have this self-respect for you and you know how to communicate yourself, you know, then you reflect that back. But you know, this could be also for your person, I feel, where they have to learn, right? Some have abandonment issues, so there is some, you know, inadequacy and self-worth, and that needed to be learned. So Spirit, what is the message from Source for Virgo here, please? What is the message from Source from Virgo? Where there is longing, the soul is crying out for tenderness and healing, for the remembering that love is always here, ever present. And so again, this has been a healing space. So again, forgiving and learning. It's been a release of understanding how to communicate love. Again, the differences. And both souls are longing for each other. There's a lot of longing here. And so if your soul is also longing, it also because it needed its tender love from you to increase your self-worth. And so this could have been a mirroring energy for both and a learning experience for both. And again, you know, for the remembering that love is always here and ever present, that at the end of the day, we have to nurture and be compassionate towards each other in order to have healthy communication and healthy relationships anyway. So, you know, that healthy relationship and healthy communication starts with ourselves and within ourselves. So Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I love you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoyed my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.